When I was in college, I remember there was this one girl who I was interested in. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time. Honestly, this is one of my luck stories where I just happened to do the right things at the right time and be in the right place. But there was this one girl who I was interested in, and looking back at it, there was all of these signs that she was giving me that I should make a move on her, that I should ask her out, that I should go for the kiss. And I didn't read any of these signs. Lucky enough for me, she actually made the first move. So whatever I was doing right, she actually went in for a kiss and kissed me. And I'd say this is probably the only time this ever happened in this period of my life. I wish I knew to look out for the signs. Why? Because I got lucky that she ended up making the move. Most women won't do that because they're looking for the guy to make the move because they want the man to lead. So you need to learn how to look out for some of these signs so that you can actually make a move. But I'll give you a little tip at the end that's going to help with all of this besides these 3 signs. Sign number 1, this is pretty obvious, but really pay attention to her physicality. Pay attention to if she's trying to get closer to you. Pay attention to if you're touching her, she's receiving that touch and moving closer to you. So pay attention to her just trying to be in your physical presence more. You'll almost feel like a magnetic pull. Or else, I should say, it will look like that. It will look like she's just magnetically drawn to you. Like literally like you're a magnet, she's going to be just close to you or wanting to be close to you. That is a sign that she is most likely interested in you and most likely wants you to make the move. Real quick, I should mention, I do have a video that shows you how to make the move, an actual demonstration with me and another girl that gives you the instruction step-by-step on how to make the first move. You can check that out. It's called Tripp's Tension Technique. It's 100% free. It's down in the description below. It's a separate video. I'll send it to you privately in your email and you can watch it so you can see exactly how to build tension and then go for the first kiss. Number 2, pay attention to this one. Guys don't really notice this one. I know the first one's a little more obvious, but the second one, not so much. If a woman is ever asking you a lot of questions about you, that are personal questions. And I'll take this even one step further. If these questions are questions that are about your dating life or your dating history or what you like in a woman or what you're interested in a woman, anything related to dating, sex, relationships, social dynamics, and she's asking you these questions, she keeps bringing it up, this is a weird sign, but it's actually a sign that she's interested, and it could be a sign that she wants you to make a move on her, okay? At the very least, like ask her out. Women are generally interested in that stuff, but when they start asking you about that stuff, when they start wanting to know that information about you, this is them showing a deeper interest in you as an individual, and they're curious about the dating aspect because they're also curious about dating you. Again, this is not 100% of the time, obviously, but it's definitely a big clue. And I've noticed that over the years, and I've even talked to women about this. They'll even tell me that they've done this. Like when they're into a guy, they like to ask him and know all these questions about him. Not just like, what do you like to do for fun, but like questions about dating, relationships, things like that. So look out for that if a woman is asking you those questions. Next, number 3. This is a big one. Glad you're still here for it. When she's teasing you. I messed this one up for years. I would always think if a woman's teasing me or giving me crap, it would seem like an insult and it would seem like, oh, she's not interested in me. It's quite the opposite. When a woman is not interested in you, she breaks off communication. She's repelled by you. She's unattracted to you. She'll stop talking to you. She'll have excuses to not communicate with you. On the other end of the spectrum is if she's doing things that are showing you attention, but even ones to get a little bit of a rise out of you, that means she cares. That means like she gives a crap. Again, this is like the other end of the spectrum. In the middle of the spectrum might be like boring conversation, but when she's trying to do something to get you on some emotional state, and this is going to be mostly in the form of like tease or making fun of you or, I don't know, saying anything that's just going to get a rise out of you. This could be a very strong sign that she likes you, that she wants you to make a move. Because again, a woman's not going to want to bother to do that if she's not interested. Now, you got to understand this. Of course, you can get all these signs and you might go for a move and you might be like, what? She rejected me. I don't understand. I watched a video on YouTube by this guy Tripp and he said that if all these things are, she wants you to make a move. It's not 100%, but that's why you got to be diligent and you got to make sure that you're not just looking out for the signs, but you're consistently at least making a move either way. Meaning, if you don't see these signs, you should still make a move. And I know this sounds kind of confusing, like, wait, so if she's giving the signs, make a move, if she's not, make it. Kind of my point here is, and I love giving you these tips, but try not to look too much into this. It's nice to hear these things and nice to kind of know, it gives you a little bit of reassurance, but go for it anyways. Make sure that you're getting her number, setting up the date. Make sure you're going for a kiss. Make sure you're leading. I call this dominance. I teach this in my Hooked course. If you want to check that out, it's at getherhooked.com. Put a link down below. Dominance is one of the key factors. When you're leading a woman, she likes that. So you need to make sure that you're doing that anyways. And again, it may work, it may not work. Most importantly, though, you're at least giving it a shot. If you don't know how to build attraction, you're going to want to consider getting my Hooked program that teaches you everything that you need to know on how to meet women, how to attract them, how women actually experience attraction, so really important. And of course, if you want to learn how to make the first move and do it in a smooth way, you can check out Tripp's tension technique, which is free. It's in the description down below. So let me know which one of these that you've seen before. Just write 1, 2, or 3 in the description. Let me know, and I'll see you on the next video. Hope this helps.